Hi, so this is going to start a three-part series. You might not be able to hear me because of the traffic. Sorry, I'll put a lot of typing. But I'm going to just be doing 2 chairs to do a progression of loose leash walking if you can't get outside. So since you can't take a class, I figured we would do some maybe loose leash walking handling skills. The way I always instruct in my classes, even though yes, the students do have leashes on their dogs during class, we don't usually instruct our students to pull the dogs around and use it as a method of steering. What we do use it for is an emergency brake. So you should be able to train your dog. Oh my god. It's so loud. Being able to control your dog on your right or your left side without the use of a leash. And this is a really good foundational exercise you can try. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try to use these 2 chairs to do a series of loose leash walking exercises without a leash to see if I can keep Captain's attention in my secondary or tertiary reinforcement zones. We're going to have, remember the reinforcement zones, primaries in front, secondaries usually on the left, and tertiaries on your right. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Come here, Captain. So how hard do I have to work to keep his focus on me while I'm walking? This way. Sit. Sit. Yes. Ready? Go this way. Sit. Sit. This way. Sit. This way. This way. Uh-oh. Try again. Yep. This way. Uh-oh. Off. Try again. Try on this side. Sit. Nope. Yes. Ready? This way. Yes. Ready? This way. Sit. This way. Touch. Sit. Sit. Uh-oh. Captain. Sit. Wait. Ready? This way. Captain. This way. Right here. Yes. Nope. Yep, don't do that. Nope. Off. Wait. Okay. Here we go. Sit. This way. Sit. Sit. Good job. Yes. This way. Sit. Down. Hi. Stay. Good boy. Good. Good. And sit. Nicely done. Ready? This way. With me. There's not a lot of room. Sit. Yes. Good job. All right. So you can see that I had to make some modifications as we were going. He's never seen chairs outside like this before. These are our kitchen chairs. They smell like pesto from last night and whatever else the kid has smeared all over them through the day. So for him, he's like, oh, the chairs, I must sit on them, right? Because usually I put platforms out here for him to jump on or do agility back here. So even just taking 2 kitchen chairs from my kitchen and putting them out here was something that was unusual for him. I do this all the time in the house with 2 chairs. But out here, he was like, the context was different. So if you're struggling, do what I did, which is find ways to make it easier and make it easier for your dog to be successful. So give that a shot. Loose leash walking, you can use 2 objects. It doesn't have to be a chair. It could be 2 Tupperware tins. It could be 2 X's made of chalk. It could be 2 cones if you happen to have them. Could be 2 pot holders, like 2 pot planters, whatever you have available. Just have 2 and use them to either try figure 8s with stops, having your dog on your right, your left, and see how hard you have to work to keep them next to you when you don't have a leash on them. It's really hard. You have to work really hard without a leash, and you should be working just as hard with a leash, because the leash is just an emergency brake. So give that a shot, and we'll see you next time.